Well, we're getting ready to cut again today. Unfolding. I guess now all I gotta do is go get my cooler. It's a little bit wet today. It had rained down here, so we're probably gonna get to see how these tracks work today. It'll be interesting to see for sure if they work or not. Yeah, it's a little bit wet. Not too bad. We've cut way worse. With my dad's tracks, we have the same kind of track, and he cut whenever there was like so much mud in the field that there was water standing, and he was not cutting beans but picking corn through water. That was rather interesting year, so hopefully we can get something done today, get some more drone footage, do some more cool fun stuff. Yeah, I'm loving that combine though. It's a lot of fun to drive. Tracks make it fun, and then all the automation and stuff like that, it gives you plenty of stuff to play with whenever you're bored, I guess. There's another feature on here that I find kind of interesting, and that is this. So you can pull this up, and let's say I want to put all my chaff to one side of the combine. All I do is I hit this button, and then all the chaff starts to go to that side of the combine instead of that side of the combine. And if I want to go to the other side, I can just switch direction. You can see it's starting to come out of there now. But it goes from that side to that side, which you really can't tell right now because of the dust, but you get what's going on. It's pretty neat in my mind. Take back to the center. Good to go. Then still trying to get the sample cleaned up a little bit more, switch fields. Sometimes whenever you switch fields, you got to change your settings up a little bit. So that's what we're doing now. We're trying to get it set up a little bit better. Coming up here to dump. Oh, what's all this stuff say today? Anything interesting? 49 bushel the acre, 69 bushel the acre, 70. See, we're kind of in a low spot right here. The beans aren't going to do that good because of where it is. So one of the main things that I will say about this combine is the comfort. I mean, seriously, I was kind of skeptical about this joystick whenever they first came out with them, like especially in the sprayers and stuff. It has like a little hand rest right there and everything. Makes it nice. Now if my hand was a little bit bigger, it'd be better, but I'm sure that there's some way that you can shrink this down or get a smaller one. But it's nice being able to rest your hand there and don't have to worry about it. See, the other ones, you gotta kind of like hold your hand up, and it kind of gives you like a little bit of a cramp. And they say that that's what this was for, was to reduce cramps. And I will say that it's a lot better. Some people might tell you different. I don't know. And then like this irrigation right here, don't even feel it in here. See, in Sean's combine right over there, he can feel it. I mean, you know it whenever you hit them. We're starting to get into a little bit more green stuff. I don't think we're gonna cut any more today. I think we're gonna wait until tomorrow, and I think that John Deere's coming back to get this, or Alliance Tractor is coming to get this combine tomorrow. It's definitely interesting. I mean, see, look at your camera there again. Don't want the separator. And then see all this pretty easy interface on these 4600s. Some people might tell you different, but I like them. We got them in all of our tractors, and I like the 4600s. But like I said, some people will tell you different. Some people don't like them at all. The 4600 I found is a lot more capable of a screen than what the 2600s were. The 2600s were difficult to use in some aspects. As far as like showing a lot of data, they wouldn't do that. Whereas this one, so let's say I want this screen up there, hit that button and it switches them out. So then I have that one up there where I can watch it all the time, but I usually leave my camera up there and I tap on that, pull up the camera in a big aspect, just to kind of get a good idea of what's going in. If I want to switch to my tailings, all I do is hit this button here, from grain to tailings, and see, you can see your tailings. Tell how full your tailings are. And that is really nice. You can tell your grain quality, you can tell what's going in, you can tell whenever you got pods going in, you can tell whenever you got a cracked bean or damp. Yep, see, there's one right there, damaged bean. And then, like I was saying in Wednesday's video, it also has a feature where you can go in there and basically tell it, hey, I want to be able to tell what this is doing, and it'll show you what it's doing. And then, like right now, I hit an irrigation right there, didn't even feel it. Once again, another good thing about these tracks. Now I really wish I would have gotten that ATI track, because that ATI track is supposed to be a lot smoother. And I mean, even this thing is plenty smooth for me. It would have been interesting to see the ATI track though, and see how much smoother it is compared to these. And like right over here, it got a little bit wet, and the grain cart was sinking a little bit over there. And right here, I mean, this thing didn't sink at all. You can definitely tell that there's a difference in the footprint as far as that goes of the combine. And the worst part about it is the combine is the heaviest piece of machinery that you will run across your field. So you want that to be the least amount of compaction possible, and these tracks do a really good job at it. As far as settings, the one thing I've had a hard time with is getting my threshing speed up. Now I don't know if it's just how John Deere is, or is now, but like Sean, he's running 590, and I was trying to get it to go up to 590, and I couldn't get it to go over 560. The threshing clearance, you can get that real nice and compact how you want it. And then the one thing that I did notice from this versus the other combine, the S680s, is that this one, you can run your sieve a lot tighter. And running the sieve a lot tighter basically means that you're shoving less out the back. And the 680s wouldn't quite get as tight as what this one will. I think that's the way I want to say it, but this one won't get all that tight, versus where the 680s, they would get a lot tighter. And another thing that I love about this one is it does not do that bad in grass. Now the 680s, whenever you get them in grass with these heads on them, you got to be very careful, especially with that 40-foot draper, because it generates a lot coming into the combine. It could be the fact of the matter that this is a bigger combine that could be changing that. I'm not really sure. And then these buttons here. So on the old combines, there's a circle right here for the that shows where when you're unloading. This one, the light is right there, and the 680s, the 600 series, the light is in the middle of this button, and you can't see it whenever you got your finger on it like what you would when you're unloading. This one's right there. It makes it real nice. It's easy to use, like I said, it's easy to use and everything else. So I'm enjoying this combine. Sadly, it's got to go. We got other stuff to do. We got a lot more to do, but nothing you can do. I mean, like most combines most equipment in general, they all stand up to their predecessors. And I mean, they will basically just stand up and basically kick it in the face. And this combine is kind of that to the 600 series. It does a pretty good job at what it's here for. It's here to basically here to harvest the crop, take it in, put it back into the hopper, and then to unload it into the grain cart, semi, whatever. And this combine, like all of them, does a very good job. This one does stand up pretty well to its predecessor, the 600 series, in a lot of aspects that I've talked about. And I hope one day we'll get one. Who knows? Maybe they'll come out with an 800 series, and we'll get an 800 series. But it's definitely interesting. Who knows what they're working on right now? It's hard telling. But I think Sean's going to try and come over here and cut a little bit more of this green stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to get it or not. We'll have to see. Oh, also, the flashers. Me being a grain cart driver or an ex-grain cart driver, or whatever you want to call it, I love having the flashers on these combines because you can tell, especially whenever you got two in the field, which one is going to need dumped first. Because them flashers will basically tell you whenever you're at 3/4 full, or tell the grain cart driver when they're at 3/4 full. This one, however, does not shut off. The 600 series, you can shut them on and off, and this one you cannot. So, there you go. And the unload speed, it's the same as the 680s, but still love it. Very quick, very efficient. We dump mostly on the go because we obviously have grain carts, and it's a lot easier. Don't have to stop, lose a lot less time, or you gain more time in the field and moving than you do whenever you don't have a grain cart. Makes it a lot easier on us too. So, well, it's starting to get dark out. The sun's going down. The beans are starting to get tough, so probably gonna have to turn her in for the night. because it's getting a little bit too tough, and I can hear it going through the combine, and I do not like that at all. Sometimes you gotta do it though. And then you plug up the feeder house. That's always fun. And all you gotta do though is usually you just have to put it in reverse. Sometimes you have to take the 2 plates off on top and dig it out, which also sucks, but whatever, ain't nothing you can do. This is fun. This is a lot of fun though. Having to watch out for everything at night in the dark. LED lights. Oh yeah. None of our equipment has LED lights on it. That's a fact. And this combine has LED lights on it. Pretty nice. I was trying to get some for my sprayer, but I just never got them ordered. Oh well. So I'm driving this combine down the road right now. I'm taking it back to the farm. I'm gonna blow it off a little bit, and I'm gonna take it up to John Deere, back to Alliance Tractor. I will say one thing about driving this thing down the road, because it has that folding auger, it gives you a little bit less to worry about. See, like on ours, whenever you make corners and stuff, you gotta watch that auger to make sure you don't hit it on like a telephone pole or something like that, because around here we have a lot of telephone poles. I wish we did it, because yeah, it'd be a lot easier. We could actually road the combines without taking the heads off of them. But it's not, it's actually a lot nicer having that auger to fold back. Don't have to worry about it as much, and just overall it makes it a lot easier to move around and all that. And then also though, these tracks make the combine itself have a little bit, it's basically skinnier. It's not as wide going down the road, so I can get off a little bit easier. I mean, this right here is basically, my track is barely on the side of the road, and there's enough room for a little car to get around me. Pretty nice. Then like ours, we have all the folding hoppers and stuff like that, and the folding hopper itself is, we used to have the ones without the folding hoppers, and the folding hoppers are a no-brainer almost. Well, I got it all blowed off a little bit more now. So the one thing I do like about this though is, I mean, our combines, whenever we didn't have the screens on there, they used to be up there. Take and fold that up for like whenever you're roading it, so it's not in the way. Because if you think about it, that being right there kind of takes away from a lot of your view. So being able to fold it up is a big help. Time to say goodbye. Bye. Well, we're down here cutting in S680 now. The 790 had to go back this morning. I think they're putting it out on another demo for somebody else to try out. I loved it. I had fun with it while we had it. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit that we had with it too. Remember to check out Alliance Tractor. Always been real nice to us, like I said plenty of times. They do a lot of really good deals, and they're more farmer focused than what some companies are anymore. So anyways though, we're running the 40-foot draper right now, out here cutting beans for Sean. He had to run to do something with his kids, so took over his place for a little bit. Me and Ross are here. We're kind of short-handed. It's me, Ross, Augie, and that's it for today. So hopefully we can get it all done, and hopefully we can, or not all of it obviously, but hopefully we can get what we've got at task done. We've got a little bit here, this field, there's a field across the highway there, and there's a field over there that we have that we can do. We're gonna try and get it all done today, hopefully. Or not, that field over there is like 50 acres, so we're probably not gonna get it done, but this all has Approach Prima fungicide on it. Looks like it's doing pretty good, so pretty happy with it.
So how you guys doing on this fine? Yeah, Tuesday. Well, it's Tuesday night. It's at 8:35, and we're still out cutting beans. Is it Alex is over yonder? Yeah, Alex is running a combine. I'm in a grain cart. B team's at it again, but we're on a different crew day. Cutting beans. So, don't know. No, I guess. Until I broke something, so now gotta go see what it is. We'll see. Oh, I got beans all up in the belt, underneath the belt. Oh no. Well, I will be back.
Well, we got this field done. It was like 30 some acres. Yeah, about 30 acres is what we done. Got it all done, so me and Ross are gonna go home. It's dark out. Don't know if you can see me or not, but it's dark out. We're going back up to the shop now, or not really up to the shop, but we're going across the road here, and then we're gonna hop in this truck and then go right down the road to the farm. So, yeah. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and follow the farm Instagram, Facebook page, all that stuff. Hit that subscribe button. Also, check out Alliance Tractor down in the links below. And I guess that we will see you guys in the next video.